Now at 6, get ready for excessive heat over the next few days. Heat index values over 100.
The extreme heat means it's important to take it easy outdoors this week. We catch up with some local families for their advice on staying cool. Plus, a vigil to remember a 4-year-old boy killed in a shooting last weekend. How family and friends are remembering him right now. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News. Well, it is certainly a sunny end to a scorching hot Sunday here in central Indiana, and today's heat is sticking around well into the work week. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Samantha Johnson in for Jenny Runovich alongside Chelsea Stevens in the Weather Center tonight, because whether you like the heat or not, we're looking at some weather impact alert days later in the week.
Yeah, that is right. This is some of the hottest air we've seen all season, potentially the longest stretch of 90-degree weather we've had as well. So yesterday we hit 90, today we hit 90 as well, and we're really going to be flirting with those record high temperatures over the next several days, especially Tuesday and Wednesday. So we definitely want you to be alert. Today we had a high of 90, the average high 84, so we are going to be well above that for the next few days. The record high for today set back in 1872, 96 degrees. So it is definitely going to be toasty for the next several days as well, but look at our temperatures right now, still hot. It is 6 o'clock and it's still 90 degrees in Greensburg, 89 in Indianapolis. Carmel, you're coming in at 91, Tipton 87. We have a lot of sunshine across central Indiana. We had a few of those afternoon clouds in the heat of the day, but those are slowly starting to clear out, especially once we get past sunset. So if you're heading to watch New Kids on the Block this evening, Ruoff Music Center is going to be a warm one. Temperatures still holding on to those 80s. Overnight temperatures only dropping down into the low to middle 70s.
All right, Chelsea, thank you. And as we look ahead to that heat stretch, many people are enjoying the last few weeks of summer. Our Anna Chalker shows us how they're staying cool this week.
At the Tarkington Park splash pad,
well, it's super hot.
These kids are trying to beat the heat.
We came here to throw a football because it was getting boring stuck inside that house. So we're coming out here to get cool in this splash pad.
And right next to them, basketball and tennis courts are full for one last summer game.
It's beautiful out here today. It's hot, but sun's out, bright day.
But it's only going to get hotter. This week, highs in central Indiana will be in the mid-90s, with a heat index from 100 to 110 degrees. This streak means a higher risk of heat-related illnesses, so you'll want to make sure you
drink lots of water so you don't dehydrate, and stay indoors as much as you can.
While heat safety is in the back of these people's minds, they say they're just glad to be outside with their neighbors.
What better else is to be around family and having fun? What better else thing is to do?
You still have 1 week to get to a splash pad at an Indy park. They'll close for the season Labor Day weekend. And for a list to see what park is closest to you, you can head to our website, WTHR.com. In Indianapolis, Anna Chalker, 13 News.
A tragic update tonight to a story we first brought you last week on 13 News. A 4-year-old boy who police say shot himself has now died. Right now, his family is holding a balloon release for him on Indy's northeast side. That's where we find our Marina Silver. Marina, this is the first time we're hearing from that family.
The balloon release for Corian Jr. is just about to get started. Corian Jr. died this weekend after being in the hospital since last Sunday after what police are calling an accidental shooting. He was just 4 years old. Now, there's balloons over there on the side of the house as family and friends get ready to honor him and pay their respects as well as celebrate him. His parents say he was a wild child, always wanting to be up and moving, but very loving. They tell us he was an avid dinosaur lover. Now, his parents are left with what to do after their son has now died, and they have other children to care for.
I wish we wouldn't have never been there, but at the end of the day, ultimately, it's up to that man upstairs. And
one of the things his parents just told us today is Corian Jr. is an organ donor. So tomorrow they're having his honor walk where he's expected to save 3 lives. And they're saying that's how he wants him to be remembered. Back to you in the studio, Sam.
All right, Marina Silva reporting live for us tonight. Marina, thank you. Today, family and friends also gathered to remember local restaurant owner George Nelson Sr. He was shot and killed outside his restaurant Wednesday night, and this afternoon there was a balloon release at Pa and Ma's Backyard Barbecue. Blue, white, and silver balloons filled the sky this afternoon. Nelson's family said he had just opened that restaurant on the near Northwest Side earlier this year, and today close to 100 people came out to remember him.
This is not just a restaurant. This is going to be a place for the community to benefit from, and for the community to grow from.
Nelson's daughter called him a true and passionate protector. He was 56 years old. This week, a permanent memorial will be unveiled in Westfield for the victims of suspected serial killer Herb Baumeister. To date, police believe there are at least 13 victims out of the thousands of remains found in the mid-90s at Fox Hollow Farms. So far, investigators have identified just 9 of them. Their names will be on the memorial. There will also be a burial area for other victims as they are identified. The founder of He Knows Your Name Ministries says it's time for these remains to be laid to rest.
It is time for us to help bring closure to humbly saying the names of each and every one of the identified victims. Every one of their lives matter.
A funeral for one of the victims is scheduled for Thursday at Hamilton Memorial Park Cemetery. That memorial will be unveiled during the funeral. Also this week, we expect to learn the name of the man shot and killed by IMPD officers in Lawrence. This happened Friday morning at a motel off Pendleton Pike. IMPD SWAT officers were serving a warrant for the man they say was armed and dangerous and known to have guns. Police say inside the motel room there was a struggle and the man allegedly reached for a rifle. That's when 2 officers shot, hitting and killing the man. No officers were hurt. Still ahead tonight, a former Southern Indiana sheriff is expected in court tomorrow to change his plea. We'll tell you what prosecutors are expecting when Jamie Knoll is in front of a judge.
And you'll want to find ways to stay cool this week. We have some of the hottest air of the season moving, and heat index values could reach that danger zone.
And later, after weeks of tension, an exchange of rocket fire between Israel and Hezbollah, what it could mean for the peace process in that region.